Carmine, the Snake, Persico was a notorious figure in the world of organized crime, infamous for his long tenure as the boss of the Colombo crime family. Born on August 8, 1933, in Brooklyn, New York, Persico was drawn to the criminal underworld at a young age, eventually rising through the ranks of the mafia. Persico's criminal career began in the 1950s when he joined the Prophesai crime family, which later became known as the Colombo family. He quickly earned a reputation for his cunning and ruthlessness, gaining the nickname the Snake for his ability to maneuver and deceive. By the 1960s, Persico had established himself as a key player in the family, participating in various illegal activities such as loan sharking, extortion, and racketeering. One of the most significant events in Persico's life was the Colombo family war, which erupted in the early 1960s. The conflict was primarily between the loyalists of family boss Joseph Prophesai and a faction led by disgruntled capo Joe Gallo. Persico initially sided with the Gallo faction but later switched allegiances, demonstrating his adeptness at navigating the treacherous waters of mob politics. His ability to survive and thrive during this period solidified his status within the mafia. In the 1970s, Persico faced legal troubles as law enforcement intensified efforts to dismantle organized crime. He was convicted of hijacking in 1971 and served several years in prison. However, his most significant legal battles were yet to come. In the 1980s, the federal government launched an aggressive campaign against the mafia, utilizing the Racketeer-Influenced and Corrupt Organizations (RICO) Act to target high-ranking members of organized crime families. In 1986, Persico was indicted in the Mafia Commission trial, a landmark case that aimed to dismantle the ruling structure of the 5 New York crime families. Despite being imprisoned at the time, Persico represented himself in court, displaying his confidence and defiance. He was ultimately convicted on multiple charges, including racketeering and murder, and sentenced to 139 years in prison. Even behind bars, Persico maintained his influence over the Colombo family. He continued to exert control and make decisions, relying on loyal associates to communicate his orders. His reign as boss extended well into the 21st century, making him one of the longest-serving mafia bosses in history. Carmine Persico's life came to an end on March 7, 2019, when he died in prison at the age of 85. His legacy as a cunning and ruthless mob boss, who managed to maintain his grip on power for decades despite numerous challenges, remains a notable chapter in the history of organized crime. Thanks for tuning into Sika True Crime Docs. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more captivating tales. Your support helps us keep bringing these stories to life. See you in the next episode.